Good morning. This is a quick video to explain everything about DeJoule, which is Smart Joule's building management system. A little bit about the history of BMS. So, building management systems were created to help them optimize their most expensive and critical resource of the day, which was manpower. Essentially, what building management systems did and still do is provide visibility and controllability of the various equipment inside a building from a single location, which is a computer located within the facility. 4 industry giants have dominated the space: Honeywell, Schneider, Siemens, and Johnson Controls. But as we look at the building automation market in India, and for most of the developing world, we notice the following. Less than 5% of buildings have any automation at all. There's still manual operations prevalent. Less than 5% of the automation systems that have been installed are functional. 95% plus are not running in automation, but running manually, even though automation systems are in place. Less than 1% of the functional automation systems are actually creating any value for the building owners automatically. They're still dependent on a human being sitting behind a computer, turning things up and down and on and off. The advent of IoT, cloud, and AI have created the right conditions for a complete revolution in the industry to change these existing realities and to create a future where almost all buildings have automation systems, almost all automation systems remain functional and achieve as close to 100% uptime as possible, and almost all functional automation systems automatically create substantial value for the building owners and for their users. This will happen if and only if, in addition to the usual values of centralized visibility and controllability that BMSs provide, buildings have an obvious and attractive ROI from their investment in the building management system. Today, the highest cost is not human capital, but natural resources like energy. DeJoule's North Star metric, therefore, is ROI, calculated as the energy cost savings from automation divided by the capital investment required in the automation system itself. And DeJoule's vision is to automatically and continuously make buildings more energy efficient. Now let's dig in to understand DeJoule a little bit better. What is DeJoule? It is a comprehensive IoT and AI-based building automation system, a platform technology. Now let's look at what all a building automation system includes and what all DeJoule provides as a part of that. The first thing is sensors. Sensors like humidity, pressure, flow, energy, etc. Sensors. They read important values to understand the system operational conditions. There are hundreds and thousands of great OEMs providing excellent sensors at reasonable costs. We have partnered with top OEMs such as Belimo officially, and we co-brand their sensors as part of our overall solution. The second part is on-site network connectivity, wired or wireless networks on which information flows at the site between sensors and controllers. The third area is controllers. Controllers read data from field devices and send control signals to field equipment. Traditional technologies here are dumb. They are only input-output devices with no onboard intelligence. They are outdated. Controllers cannot be accessed virtually to upgrade their capabilities to diagnose the issues or to perform any other functions. And they are costly. They are 3 times more costly than IoT controllers are today. Smart Joules has 100% in-house design controllers that have greater memory, greater speed, onboard intelligence, complete customizability with software, cost effectiveness, and reliability. Our controllers are manufactured through high-quality contract manufacturers across India, and quality inspection and software uploads on these controllers are done in Smart Joule's office in-house before they are dispatched to a site for installation. The final part of a BMS is software. The software does various things. The first is the standard capability of visibility and controllability. In a typical BMS, this is provided only from an on-site computer. In DeJoule, it is provided from any device which is connected to the internet. The second part of software is storage of data. A typical BMS is lucky to have even 1 week of reliable data that can be accessed, whereas in DeJoule, perpetual clean data is accessible on fingertips for any parameter that comes into DeJoule ecosystem. The third, and the place where DeJoule really outshines its competition is the use of data. This is where regular BMSs are zero. If they don't even store data, there's hardly any computation on use of that data. But in DeJoule, it's totally engineered to be able to beneficially use the data that it collects. So what does it do with the data? First thing is better inform the key stakeholders through amazing dashboards that show unique analytics capabilities and views that are not available in a regular BMS, but that a building operator and engineer need. Alerts delivered right where people are used to accessing information, which is on their mobile phones, SMS, email, and WhatsApp, showing specific high-value alerts on their mobile phones to things that they need to know and things that they need to react to. The other part about information is reports. DeJoule provides automated reports from the data that it collects, showing the health of the equipment and the performance of the equipment. The second use of data is to maintain high system uptime and to make sure that if an automation system is installed, it stays in use. DeJoule comes with deep system health diagnostics, where you're able to pinpoint where the issue is. Any electromechanical system is bound to have failures of its lifetime. Other BMSs struggle to find out where the issue might be. They need special teams to visit the site to diagnose the issues with special software. Whereas in DeJoule, anybody can open it up and see where exactly an issue might be and also find the root cause and the resolution plan for that fault. The third is to improve the health of the system that is being monitored or controlled. DeJoule shows visual nudges wherever a parameter is outside of its typical expected or healthy range. For example, look at this high condenser entry temperature coming into a chiller. This value should typically be less than 30 degrees, but here it's showing it's more than 32 degrees and the maintenance person needs to do something about it. The other thing about improving the health of the system is alerting people as to what they need to do if a system health is anomalous. For example, look at this alert that is showing the chiller has tripped. This alert is delivered to the shift engineer at that time who's closest to this equipment so that he can go press a few buttons on the machine to make it run again. And finally, and the main part about DeJoule and where it creates the highest value is it automatically saves energy. This is where DeJoule's ML and AI algorithms come in. We have been preparing these with the help of our subject matter experts over the last few years so that chiller plants can automatically run and the low side equipment in central air conditioning systems can automatically run and drive themselves not only just to maintain comfort, but to make sure that the comfort is being maintained with the least amount of energy possible. These ML and AI algorithms consider the equipment design curves, how the equipment performs under various circumstances. That's the way the equipment is designed. It also considers how the equipment are performing in field. A lot of times the way equipment performs are very different from the way it was designed. DeJoule's AI algorithms account for both design and real-time in-field performance of each and every equipment that it controls. Beyond the AI algorithms, DeJoule also provides for a very simple automation algorithm creation engine called Joule recipes. So just like we create recipes to make great food, any engineer can create Joule recipes to save energy or to do any automation action that they want to do from DeJoule's dashboard. So what we have essentially been able to do is that anybody who can use Google or who can operate Facebook can now create automation algorithms using our simple dashboard rather than having to depend on some engineer sitting in some other parts of the world to write cryptic software to provide that automation logic. So back to the main value of DeJoule, which is maximizing customer ROI on automation. Here are some examples of how DeJoule actually has saved energy for our clients. Look at this example of Apollo OMR. Without DeJoule's AI algorithms running, the chiller plant room over here, which is the largest energy consuming equipment or system in the whole facility, was running at an efficiency of 0.8 kilowatts per ton. The moment we switched on DeJoule and after a week of it learning about the system's behavior and about how it can optimize the system, we saw DeJoule driving the system with the same output to a much higher efficiency of more than 10% improvement. This is saving the customer more than a lakh of rupees a month. And these examples abound across the 50 deployments of DeJoule that we have done till date, across industries, not only hospitals, but real estate, food and beverage sector, pharmaceutical sector, even hotels. Here is another example of how DeJoule drives down cost for our customers. The standard design for a BMS system was costing the customer 80 lakh rupees, whereas DeJoule, because it requires less sensors, less cables, less panels, cost 20% less. That's a whooping 18 lakh rupees saving upfront for a customer to opt for a much superior automation system in the market compared to a regular BMS. Beyond the capital cost savings, DeJoule also provides a lot of commissioning savings and a lot of maintenance savings, because every data point, the health of the system, commissioning is driven through software which is cloud-based, rather than having specialized engineers having to visit the site with specialized software on which they need to train for 5 years before they can even diagnose the system, commission the system, or make the system work. Now let's take a look at what's in store for the future of DeJoule. First is to drive more and more energy cost savings through more and deeper machine learning logics, which are informed by more and more use cases. So the more deployments of DeJoule, the more data that comes into DeJoule, and the more AI algorithms that we write, the more the percentage of savings that DeJoule will be able to deliver to our customers. Right now, we see savings between 5 and 10%, and we are very confident of taking these to 15% over the next 1 year and to even 25% over the next 2 years. The second is to expand the sort type of savings that we deliver to our customers. So these are not only operational savings through AI algorithms, but because DeJoule ecosystem has all the relevant data, considering the cost and the type of equipment that are most apt for particular types of jobs, we are also planning to show retrofit ECMs, opportunities to change equipment with more energy efficient equipment. So look at this example. If you were to change a pump with a more energy efficient pump model which is available in the market today, this ECM would show how much it would cost and how much it would save with a 90% confidence interval. And this information is made actionable and right on the fingertips of our customers. Beyond more energy cost savings, we are also planning to make DeJoule much cheaper, which is through avoiding instrumentation, cabling, and other infrastructure costs completely, by a large extent through data imputation and through intelligent software engineering, leveraging the latest databases and latest software available through partnerships like the one we have with InfluxDB. And finally, with DeJoule, we are planning to drive more delight of users by showing them the impact of every action that DeJoule takes. How much energy is every action that DeJoule is taking saving actually for the customer, by making the impact more visible to the user on the platform and on WhatsApp. Like, look at this one message per day that WhatsApp is going to deliver to the facility owner, and 3 messages per day that it's going to deliver to the chief engineer with the information that they want to know and they need to know about their buildings, rather than being reactive and maybe finding out when shit hits the roof. And finally, incentivizing positive actions taken on the platform. We want everybody, every user who uses DeJoule in a nice way, in an intelligent way, and adds to the depth and the brilliance of DeJoule to actually benefit from the ecosystem. So we are thinking about how to incentivize positive action, and we have an initiative planned called Joule Wallet that we'll likely be building over the next 18 months. So that is DeJoule. It is a complete building automation technology which is set to revolutionize building automation forever by focusing on the return on investment from every automation system, and by driving up the 3 parameters that matter: the percentage of buildings that are automated to go up substantially, the percentage of automation systems that actually work to go up substantially, and the value that is automatically created by a building automation system to go up substantially. Thank you.